Ever wonder why some men don't flinch when the world burns? It ain't luck. It's code. The kind of code whispered in dust storms, carved into leather, buried with men who never broke it. You won't find it in textbooks, but it's out there. In a glance, in a handshake, in the way a man steps into fire when everyone else runs. Some say the cowboy's gone, but the truth, he's just harder to find. And if you're feeling lost, angry, like the whole damn world forgot how to be real, then listen close, because we're about to open the book they tried to burn, the old ways, the hard ways, the rules that still build men and break the ones who fake it, one rule at a time. Some folks wear loud boots and louder mouths, but a cowboy's silence, that's the loudest sound in the room. When others boast, he just nods and rides, 'cause talk never fixed a fence or calmed a wild horse or buried a friend when the sky turned black. Words are wind, but sweat, that's truth. And grit, that don't need a microphone. See, the old-timers had a saying, don't tell me, show me. Show me your hands. Show me your scars. Show me the days you didn't quit. Show me how you ride when nobody's watching. That's your story, not your posts, not your promises, just your boots in the mud and your name still clean at the end of the trail. So next time you feel the urge to brag, don't. Just get back in the saddle and let the trail do the talking. That's rule one. A cowboy ain't just muscle and grit. He's a man tied to something bigger. You ride for a brand, that brand becomes your name. Not when it's easy, but when it damn near breaks you. Loyalty don't shine in the sunlight. It shows up in the storm, when the herd scatters, when the boss is wrong, when you're the only one left riding. That's when it counts. Cowboys didn't need speeches. They showed up at dawn, rode fence till dusk, and defended the brand like it was their blood. 'Cause maybe it was. You don't walk away just 'cause it got hard. You ride through it. You earn your spot in the dust, not just with fists, but with faith. That's loyalty. And if you ain't got that, you ain't got nothing. A cowboy don't care how clean his boots are, but he damn sure cares if folks trust his name. You can ride through hell and look rough doing it, as long as your soul ain't stained. Reputation ain't bought. It's built. One hard day at a time, one hard choice at a time. You think nobody sees, the land sees, the crew sees. Your reflection does too. When you lie, cheat, or quit, it sticks to you like wet clay on a new boot, and the longer it stays, the harder it is to scrape off. But you walk honest, even through filth and fire, folks remember. They might not say it out loud, but they nod when your name's mentioned. That's a clean name, and out here that's worth more than gold, so ride dirty if you must, but don't leave behind a dirty name. The wind don't ask permission, the cattle sure don't care. In life, it's colder than a banker in winter. Cowboys learn early. Complaining don't fix nothing. That busted fence, it ain't listening to your sob story. That dry well, it don't care how tired you are. So you adapt. You rig a patch, you change the trail. You ride bareback if the saddle breaks. You stitch your own wounds, you sleep in the rain, and you keep moving. 'Cause every man gets bucked, but only some get back up. Cowboys don't chase comfort, they chase resilience. And that's something most folks never learn, not until it's too late. So don't waste breath on complaints. Use it to catch the next wind. Cowboys ain't heroes, they don't wear capes. But they do step in when no one else will. That kid getting bullied, that woman stuck on the trail, that horse too beat to walk. A real man don't wait. He acts, he don't film it, he don't post it, he just does it. That's the cowboy way. But don't get it twisted. Kindness ain't weakness, and silence don't mean soft. You help when it matters, but you never need help to stand. You bury your pain, you stitch your own wounds, you take the hit so others don't have to, and you never, ever call yourself a victim. Strength ain't loud, it's quiet, heavy, carried. If you're breathing, stand guard. When things go right, cowboys nod. When they go wrong, a real man steps forward. That was on me. No excuses, no finger pointing, just quiet ownership. That's leadership out here. Not titles, not bellowing, just men who carry the weight no one else wants. A cowboy don't need praise, he gives it. When the job gets done, he shines the light on the crew. And when it falls apart, he stands alone in the fallout because his pride ain't in the spotlight. It's in the standard he holds, the bar he won't drop, the example he sets in silence. That's why folks trust him. That's why they'd ride into fire behind him, not because he's the loudest, but because he's the first to take the hit. Every cowboy's got a storm waiting for him. Could be loss, could be pain, could be the kind of silence that breaks a man. But you ride anyway. You don't crawl, you don't hide, you don't wait for rescue. You face it with boots on and chin up, because cowards get buried in comfort. Cowboys die with dirt on their hands and grit in their teeth. The real ones don't fear the end, they just want to meet it standing, with their hat on straight and their name still clean. There ain't no shame in falling, there's only shame in not standing back up. So when the trail fades, you keep riding. When your hands bleed, you grip the reins tighter. When your heart's broke, you ride anyway. These rules, they ain't fashion, they ain't trend, they're survival. A compass when the world spins too fast. A fire when the cold sets in. They weren't written for comfort, they were built for men. Men who ride for what matters, who speak less and carry more, who stand in storms and don't fold, who earn their name and defend it, who lead by bleeding, not by barking. And when death rides up, they nod, tip their hat and face it. These aren't just cowboy rules, they're the code for anyone tired of fake. If you're still breathing, saddle up. You've got work to do.